From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather tonight.
All right, clouds will be thickening up as we head through tonight, so not quite nearly as chilly as what we were earlier this morning and last night as we head through the overnight. Tonight, continuing to drop through the 40s and not really getting out of the upper 30s and lower 40s as we head toward daybreak on our Friday morning. And then we're going to be watching as we head later into Saturday for the potential for some stronger thunderstorms. Now, we're not going to try to figure out the level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, whatever. That's going to change a little bit because they issue those outlooks multiple times a day. This is based on the latest computer model output that we have here. An area-wide risk of a few strong thunderstorms, maybe as early as late Saturday afternoon, but more likely during the evening and the overnight hours of Saturday. This is a lower end type severe weather threat. This is not a big tornado outbreak or anything like that. However, 1 or 2 storms could be strong to severe during the evening hours of Saturday, but it's a pretty uncertain threat. This is one of those cases like we often see during the late fall and the winter where we have just enough ingredients that we need to be concerned and watchful. But if 1 or 2 of those ingredients underperform just a little bit, then the severe weather threat may not even happen. That's why it's so uncertain and so questionable, but it's still enough of a risk that it's the responsible thing to do to let you know what's possible so that you can be prepared for it. Because part of the risk is a tornado risk. It is a lower end tornado risk, but if this all does materialize, 1 or 2 tornadoes could happen. So we'll have to be monitoring everything carefully late Saturday into Saturday night. Also a couple damaging wind gusts of 50 to 60 miles per hour possible. And that's the range where you can start seeing a few trees and power lines come down. But even away from thunderstorms, just the pressure gradient winds may gust 30 to 35 miles per hour Saturday, completely away from thunderstorms. Now, the upper atmosphere is cold, so you would think that hail would be a concern because of that. But I don't think we're going to really have as many robust storms to tap into all those conditions. So the hail threat is on the low side. However, 1 or 2 storms may have some pea to dime size hail. Not looking at a big hail threat. The main concern may end up being heavy rainfall and some localized flooding. Flooding threat's not a big concern itself, but relative to the other ones, I think it's the greater threat because we're going to see anywhere from 1.5 inches to 2.5 inches of rain, possibly some localized totals heavier than that. And it's coming in so short of a period of time that some of it may run off before it can be absorbed. So even though we're in drought conditions, that rain may run off a bit before it can be absorbed, and that may cause some localized street flooding Saturday evening and overnight. And with that happening after sunset, and you can't see a flooded roadway that well, that makes that a little hazardous. That may be the main concern, but we'll still be watching for maybe 1 or 2 storms, possibly in rotation or producing a damaging wind gust. We'll be here staffed in the Weather Center Saturday evening to monitor that. Starting tonight, Futurecast not really picking up on that high-level cloud cover we have too much, but clouds do increase in lower levels toward daybreak. So overnight lows in the upper 30s, lower 40s. Some breaks in the sunshine and the southerly wind on Friday get us into the low to mid 60s into the early afternoon. And then a few showers possible, light and spotty here on our Friday evening and overnight. Not of too much consequence, not getting out of the 50s overnight Friday night into Saturday morning. A few spotty showers to begin our Saturday. Those may continue into the morning and midday. And then this run of the Futurecast is not as widespread with the daytime hour showers on Saturday. That allows a little more sunshine. And because of that, this Futurecast run gets temperatures up into the lower 70s on Saturday. If the showers are really isolated Saturday morning and we do see some sunshine, that's very possible that the daytime highs may climb into the lower 70s. However, I'm not quite ready to buy that just yet. So I'm thinking what is more likely is mid to upper 60s. But if we see a little sunshine in here and there aren't widespread showers during the morning and midday, lower 70s are very possible. But late afternoon and then the evening hours, that's when the stronger thunderstorms arrive near and ahead of the cold front. These are the ones that could be strong during the evening and overnight. All that shifting east out of here so that the severe threat is over by 2, 3, 4 o'clock Sunday morning, but lingering showers and a few rumbles of thunder possible into the morning hours of our Sunday. So dry for our daytime hours of Friday, few showers possible overnight and through the first half of Saturday. And then late afternoon and then evening and overnight, that's when the shower thunderstorm chance really ramps up. And Saturday night, we have that rain chance at 100%, lingering showers into Sunday morning. And then we're dry behind that system and through a large part of next week. Temperatures mild the next couple days, low to mid 60s for Friday, mid to upper 60s on Saturday. And like we talked about, if those morning showers Saturday are more isolated and we see a few midday sun breaks, that may be closer to the lower 70s instead. Behind that cold front into the upper 40s and the lower 50s going into next week. Kids getting on the school bus tomorrow morning, head towards school. Weather seasonally chilly for the morning, upper 30s, lower 40s, partly cloudy skies. And then partly sunny, partly cloudy through the afternoon, mild, getting into the low to mid 60s. So if they carry a jacket in the morning, they're going to want to take that jacket off by the afternoon hours. Here's your 7-day forecast, starting with an hour-by-hour breakdown of Friday. Partly sunny through the day, a few showers coming in overnight. Daytime highs in the low to mid 60s. Even warmer for Saturday, mid to upper 60s. And like we talked about, I can't rule out lower 70s if we see a little bit of sunshine. Few showers possible during the day, and then late day, evening, and overnight, strong thunderstorms we'll be watching carefully. Showers ending during the morning hours of Sunday. Back to clearing skies as we head into early next week. There's your latest 7-day forecast. Kelly Rossins in the Weather Center tomorrow morning starting at 4 a.m. with your Wake Up Weather forecast.